Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 1 in a 2-game set. Game 1 is taking place here on Newkirk Precinct between Spider Fly and I think Esports Dragons Rex here on Newkirk Precinct, as I mentioned. On the bottom right hand side of the map, Rex has spawned as the blue Zerg. Meanwhile, on the bottom left, Fly has spawned as the red Zerg. This is a Zerg versus Zerg mirror match, and I am very curious as to what we will be seeing from these two players. Now, Zerg versus Zerg mirror matches is perhaps one of the most where things look like a true mirror. You can see the overlords now making their way out. Even their mini maps seem to have this line dividing across the center, showing that each player is trying to set up and trying to also scout to see what their opponent is doing. What you'll normally see in a situation like this is that the overlords are going to set up in a way where both players can see each other's natural expansions and also, more importantly, see how much gas is being taken. Zerg versus Zerg very much boils down to rock, paper, scissors in the early game, at least. Zerglings beat Roaches, Roaches beat Banelings, Banelings beat Zerglings, and that's generally how things unfold. Now, where things do get interesting is whoever can get to tier 2 without dying first. If you can play that very, very delicate game, getting to tier 2, getting to Mutalisk without losing the game in the early stage, all of a sudden Mutalisk have become this very, very potent early game threat. The reason why they're such a potent early game threat, early mid-game threat, the reason is their harassment and the fact that the rock, paper, scissors, Zergling, Banelings, Roaches all lose to Mutalisk. If you're able to get Mutalisk slightly faster, that does come out a bit ahead here. Not quite sure why there was a ping on the map, as you now see overlords being pushed out across the map. I believe the spawning pool coming in from Rex was slightly faster. Meanwhile, the gas tech from Fly is slightly faster, as Fly wants to perhaps start that metabolic boost or start getting Banelings relatively early. Overlord looking to come in here. There's the extractor. Where are we going next? What will be that strategy next? As Rex does have, 3 drones on gas in his main. Meanwhile, we see 3 drones on gas coming in from Fly. Zerg versus Zerg. Zerglings just trying to scout each other here, and I'm really waiting to see what's going to be happening next. We're in this weird transition stage in the Zerg versus Zerg matchup where either player hasn't really committed to a build and hasn't really ultimately decided how he's going to play the game. If you take a look at the units tab, you can see that the units tab are nearly identical, just a little bit more drones in one and an additional queen or just an additional larva. Things are looking very, very similar. However, with that said, Rex is currently down 3 supply, and he needs to get more and more drones as he's about to take perhaps eventually a drone advantage. Harvester count is still 24 to 25 now. 24 to 25 as a Baneling's nest now looking to come in. All right, Zerglings wandering out across the field. Another group of Zerglings, another pack of Zerglings will come over to engage, meet, and greet them as we are taking a look whether or not both sides are ready for a bit of an engagement. It doesn't feel like Rex is ready yet. Meanwhile, it looks like Fly is always ready to go, just waiting for the perfect opportunity for a bit of a run by. Zerglings coming in. It looks like, yes, does take one Zergling down, looking to perhaps take another as the Zerglings find a few of his brethren in order to deal with. Another Zergling, could get taken down. Yes, it was taken down, but a 2-for-1 trade, I don't believe that was very useful at all. Banelings now hitting, ready to go. Zerglings now trying to come in and surround. Are they going to be able to take down all of these drones? It looks like they will be. Zerglings going straight after the mineral line. All those drones trying to get away. Baneling could make their way over here in just a moment and does not get the hit off. That would have been a huge play, as we're now looking at a whole bunch of overlords just parked outside of his own base. These red overlords of flies just going to be sitting there for quite some time, at least keeping track of those blue overlords of Rex. As we are now looking through the hourglass, so to speak, and waiting to see what Fly is going to be doing with these Zerglings. You can see that the Zergling count is slightly higher, but because of the additional gas units coming in from, Rex, things are going to be a little bit dicey at best. We'll see what's going to be happening here. Zerglings now trying to make their way, going to try and chase down a couple of Zerglings back at home. They quickly get taken out, as we already have the Baneling's Nest by Fly. Fly now transitioning into that Mutalisk tech that I was mentioning, and I think Rex has just put himself in a bit of a hole. He doesn't know how to break free from what his opponent has done, the containment. He always feels like his opponent is at there when he needs to get perhaps some more Banelings and try and clear up that closely packed group of Zealots and Sentries. Zerglings now still wandering. There's a premature detonation once again, as the Overlord and Overseer is now looking to retreat and return home. All right, Nidus Network coming in from Rex. Is Rex's Nidus Network going to be able to be successful? That is absolutely huge. There is a perfect location here, and if Fly does not spot this, he's going to have a very bad day. Let's see, is the Nidus Network done? No, it is not done. Rex is still holding on to the hope and the dream that he can get a Nidus Network in here. I don't believe it will be successful, especially as the red Overlord of Fly has already spotted where exactly this Overlord is. There is that Nidus Network. There you go. Zergling's going to make their way over, and it will get taken down in a matter of seconds, well before it was in any serious danger of causing a flood of units to come on inside. Meanwhile, off to the north now, a new Nidus Network coming into play. Just wants to be able to teleport his entire base of units across the map, as we now see the large group of roaches and Zerglings coming out here. All right, Zealots were trying to take it down, unable to do so. The Queens were there, able to clean it up and getting off another group of kills there. 3 kills there, as you now see that the Nidus Network has been taken down. Not quite sure what to make of that, as there is a new Nidus Worm. All right, the Queens are nearby. There is a couple of Spine Crawlers now coming in, and this is going to be bad. 12 seconds to root. All the reinforcements will pretty much be gone by that point, as the Queens are now looking to take down all of Fly's units. Fly, on the other hand, he does have those Mutalisks, and he should be able to slowly whittle away at the army. 85 to 87 in terms of supply, as the Mutalisks are simply owning the skies, and now by association owning the game. Spine Crawlers now looking to take down that Nidus Worm. It will get taken down, as the Mutalisks are still looking to engage off here. Is it going to be enough? As yes, it looks like it will be enough. All those drones will be in the red and in very dangerous situation. Taking a look, Fly. Yeah, I was just waiting for the GG. I think Rex just really never stood a chance. Fly had a very strong army, always constantly put pressure. He did all the small things right, took the victory, and Rex, just all he could do was look at the game and enjoy the ride wherever Fly was going to be taking it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.